45, 50.
You ready? Yeah. Let's do it. Nice. Keep going, don't stop. Over here, come back towards here. Keep going.
Yo tengo una majeta.
Now, obviously, Mish has suddenly become Spanish. But obviously, if Chris had the chance here, he would run. Running is always option number one, but sometimes we can't. Here's what the situation is. He managed to grab the arm. Look at the reality of the Look at how rough this gets. Imagine, what kind of techniques would you think would you be throwing while this is happening? Nice. And break. Good job. Now, why do I let it run this far? Because it's important that no matter what, even during the training, even if you got stabbed 30 times, you have to experience success. You cannot quit. You cannot give up. Never during the training. I've said this before, but I'll say it again because it's pertinent. Never during the training, if you got stabbed 2-3 times, ever stop and go, oh, fuck, you cut me, let's start over. You don't have that luxury in real life. It doesn't necessarily mean because you got stabbed 2-3 times that you're going to die. The only time you quit is if you're dead. You're dead, that's it. Well, then you can't do anything about it anyway, right? Other than that, you've got a breath left in you. You have energy left in you. You fight and you do not stop fighting. I don't give a fuck how many times you got stabbed. I don't care if the guy's sawing off your neck. If you still have energy to do something, you do something and you do not quit. And so it's important that you program this in the training as well. So as you can see, the overkill mentality, I didn't stop it just because he got stabbed a couple of times. I let him experience success at the end. And so in the end, if you're still alive and you're bleeding, then you can assess your injuries. Then you can, figure out what to do in order to save yourself. But the fight isn't over until you have dismantled your opponent or you're dead. If it's gotten physical into that level. You don't have a choice. So you keep on fighting and you keep programming success in your training. You do not program quitting. You do not program stopping. You do not program starting over. Ever. You keep doing the drill and you finish until the end. That was some good stuff, guys. Let's have 2 other people. Yes. Bleed. Everyone's bleeding. It's a bleeding kind of day. Frank, Eric, come here.
You want the knife defend this time since you have.
Watch the shirt.
Next round.
Okay, now let's grab him nice and solid by the shirt. Okay, we'll start it this way. And go! Kick. That's it. Nice, break. Good stuff. Now you see what happened here is that Eric actually managed to grab the arm, and he succeeded in trapping it. Now does that mean this is going to work every single time with every single opponent? Absolutely not. But it was an option. It happened. He took it. It worked. To his advantage. Wonderful. Understand that that's one of your options. Not the most favorable one, but if it happens and you catch it, wonderful. All the more power to you. But now you have to understand that you have a variety of different things that can possibly occur. Shifting to the side, grabbing the weapon hand, jamming it, striking during, using your legs. I remember at one point when Mish was attacking Chris, as he was coming in, Chris tried to throw a quick jart kick. Right? It landed, but it didn't accumulate, it didn't amount to much. And so now you understand that, okay, well, fuck that. I'm not going to disrupt my balance and try to distract the guy with a low-line kick like that, especially if the guy's charging at me like a bull. Because at that point, my energy is going to be going backwards. I might lose my balance. The time to use your legs might be at a more appropriate... Let's say, come here a second, Frank. Let's say when Kenny and Lee ended up together, where they broke free, and I'm turning over this way, right? And now he's got the knife. Now it might be a lot more appropriate to use my legs, because I got a bit more distance. He's coming at me, and so every time I fucking nail him in the legs here, and I keep fucking hammering this way, that's going to take away his motivation. So I'm going to start spitting at him, fucking kicking him, keep going. I might fucking do this, fucking throw my change in his face, boot him. Now I'm going to fucking step in and nail him, because that was an option, an improvised weapon. Change in my pocket. Did you see that coming?
No.
Did you expect that?
No. I throw a couple quarters.
Right? But still, what did he do as soon as I threw it? His fucking hands came up and it gave me the time to step in. That's an improvised weapon. If I have change in my pocket. If I could pick up sand off the fucking floor. I don't know. I'm just saying, any kind of equalizer you can use, you use. Another beautiful thing is that, depending on where this occurs, a chair is a wonderful equalizer. Very, very difficult to get in. I'll use Kenny here because Kenny has phenomenal footwork. And he's really, really quick. But watch what happens if I manage to pick up a chair during a situation. I'm over here. On the ball, cameraman. Right? We might be in a situation where maybe, fuck, I might pick up a chair and go, holy shit, man. Now, stab me. Ow, he stabbed me. Smart man. See, he's figuring shit out, right? But now what I would do is, as he's doing this, stab him. Okay?
All right.
Right? Okay? Changes his mind. Motivation is gone, right? And so, I like the fact that he grabbed his chair, which is why I stood there on purpose. I wanted to see if he would do that, because you got to figure out, if you don't move, he might grab the fucking chair and start swinging it. So you got to remain active. Aim for the legs, swing it around, hammer it at him. It's an improvised weapon. This one's a little heavy, but your adrenaline will kick in. A bar stool will work just as well. Something to create distance between you and your opponent. Another thing you can use to maintain at a distance, right? If you did break free, and the person's got the weapon in hand, as I step away, I undo my belt as such, really quickly. And this is something, again, that you might want to train. See how quickly you can do it in a high-stress situation. As he's coming at me, I may be, fuck you, man. Want to fucking play? Let's go. Yeah, come on. You see what I'm saying? Sorry, Ken, you okay? Right? And so I use my belt against knife. All of a sudden, his motivation is taken away. And that's a tool I have on me at all times. Unless I'm in a pool. Or we're in the shower. Or in bed. And it's a different kind of belt in bed. Different kind of belt in bed. So